It is 7 in the morning. We are almost ready. We have to cover close to 700 kilometers today on our way to Hyderabad. So just stole few seconds to stand in the balcony and admire the view. You don't wake up every day next to the sea, right? So finishing our breakfast, idli vada, our go-to breakfast on our road trip, because that's the best way you can have a healthy food as well as a light food, and it's not heavy on the tummy. So while having the breakfast, that's the view we are enjoying for the last time, and it's quite a view from their dining place. And after breakfast, we'll go back to the room, take all our bags and back to the car, back to our motor. The motor is getting all loaded up. It's quite a process as we carry wholesome luggage, and this was the luggage for 20 days, yeah, 25 days of trip. So takes quite a bit of time, effort, calculation to fit all the luggage inside, and that's what Papa is doing. It's been 40 minutes since this process is on.
40 minutes?
40 minutes. So we missed the deadline of 8, we missed the deadline of 8:30, now chasing 9.
9, we're done.
Okay, looks like we are all done. Thank you, bye bye. Thank you.
All okay?
All set, and we are set to go.
मुसाफिर था जाने दे, धूप आंगन में आने दे, जीते चल जीते चल जीते चल.
Home run started. It's 9. We are leaving Bhimli for Hyderabad. We are set to cover a distance of 710 door to door. As per Google, the ETA is 12 hours. So we are expected to reach Hyderabad, our home, by 9. Let's see. We are planning to also have dinner on the way. Actually, we will have lunch, dinner, everything. Good that we finished our breakfast at the resort. So yeah, Jai Ganeshaya Namo, Jai Ganeshaya Namo, Jai Ganeshaya Namo. Bong Wanderers, on the last leg of their summer chronicles, are now on their home run. Hyderabad it is. Passing by St. Peter's Church. It's quite a popular church at Bhimli. We saw a picture of this church in our resort. This place actually is called Bhimuni Patnam. It is named after the Mahabharata character Bhima. It was actually an ancient Dutch harbor town back in 17th century. Even Portuguese also visited this place. You just saw St. Peter's Church over here. That bears the historical significance of ancient times, right? Now the East India Company later took over this place, and it was one of their major harbor in the east. Passenger vessels used to go from here to Madras, Calcutta. We also got to know that until 1958, passenger vessels, cargo vessels used to come to the Bhimli port from Malaysia. You will get to see the lighthouse on the Bhimli beach, which stands witness to the bygone era. It's a beautiful place, though it's not proper Vizag. It's a 20-25 minutes drive from Vizag. Absolutely stunning views, beautiful place, clean beach, good people, and you have Bhimli Resort just across the beach as a place of stay, which also happens to be a pet-friendly hotel. So if you're planning to come down to Vizag, you can also try staying at Bhimli, and this could be Bhimli Resort could be your place of stay. Visakhapatnam, there's many names. People call it Visakhapatnam, some call it Vizag, some call it Visakhapatnam. I think in earlier days British used to call it Voltaire. And the beauty of this place is because it lies in between the Eastern Ghats on one side and the Bay of Bengal on the other. So it's a place where you have both hills as well as the sea. Do you know that Visakhapatnam serves as the headquarters for the Indian Navy's Eastern Naval Command? Wow! In fact, this city is home to some reputed central and state educational institutions of the state. And this includes Indian Institute of Management, Andhra University, Indian Institute of Petroleum and Energy. The city is also home to the oldest shipyard and the only natural harbour on the east coast of India. When you talk about places where you want to go beachside vacation, I don't think very often people talk about Vizag. Places like Goa, Mauritius, Maldives come up. But trust me guys, I mean this place is nowhere lesser than any of those places. And the beauty is it's not yet completely commercialized. It's not crowded. It's like a heaven on earth. So much of greenery, so much of beauty that unfolds in front of you. Clean beaches, clean road, and so many things to see. Things that you would get to know and see for the first time only if you come and spend some time over here. Why we are spending so much of time talking about it? Because as travel vloggers, we promote Incredible India. So yes, we are definitely promoting Vizag as a place. It doesn't need us to be, to promote it, but still we want to just spread the awareness in case you haven't thought Vizag as your next destination for a vacation. Please consider this, because you will have some wonderful time over here. You will be rejuvenated, refreshed, in the lap of nature. You can visit temples, you can visit Buddhist monasteries. By the way, they found a lot of Buddhist footprints during excavation when they were exploring this city. 10:15 we hardly started, and then Mr. Banerjee needed a tea break. So when going back, energy levels are always low, always low.
नीचे है ठंडी सी एक धरती, कहती है आजा दौड़ेंगे। यादों के बक्सों में जिंदा सी खुशबू है, कहती है सब पीछे छोड़ेंगे। उंगलियों से कल की रेत बहने दे, आज और अभी में खुद को रहने दे।
We see a huge crowd. Probably some puja is happening. हनुमान जी का पूजा हो रहा है। जय हनुमान, जय हनुमान, जय श्री राम।
Go, I will be there.
Where are you? Go, I will be there. I think he wants to say wherever you go, I'll be there. We understand the intent. Okay, by the way, what is this that this truck is carrying?
I think some railway part might be.
Oh. Okay, we can see lots of shops lined up selling mangoes. That's like showing a bone to a dog. I mean, when Bengalis see mangoes, okay, the bus. Okay, very tempted to stop by and buy, but for the sake of time we can't. We stopped at a place called One. It's a kind of food court. You get different options. You get South Indian, North Indian food. But the thing is, it's 11:30 now, and we actually thought to have lunch from here, but they have not started selling lunch, which means you wouldn't get lunch items. The only thing that you would get is breakfast stuff like idli, vada, dosa, and we didn't want to have all of those for lunch, so we're looking for roti, rice and dal kind of a thing. So we didn't get, but you can stop by at this place for your food break according to the time, and you can use the washrooms as well. The washrooms are clean. So that's One. This is a place you can stop by for your food and washroom break. You can see lot of water buffaloes in this span. Such a soothing and pleasing view for the eyes. We spotted a huge Vivekananda statue on our way. It's closer to Rajamundry. I don't know the exact name of the place, but a huge Vivekananda statue. Okay, we are crossing Annavaram, so it's near Annavaram. It's 12:30 and we have covered 200 kilometers until now. Another 510 to go. How are we doing in terms of time? Very good, says the captain. We are approaching Rajamundry. There is still some time to reach Rajamundry, but thought to share with you certain things that we have come to know about this city, right? So it's the 7th most populous city in AP, and Rajamundry is actually an old name. Right now it is called Raja Mahendravaram, but I think most of the people still call this place Rajamundry, and the place earned its name from Raja Narendra, who was a king from Chalukya dynasty and used to rule this place in 11th century. Right now Rajamundry is the district headquarters of East Godavari district, and it's called the cultural capital of Andhra Pradesh. I didn't know that. And you know why it's called cultural capital of Andhra Pradesh? Because there was a significant cultural movement in this place in the years leading to independence. The first widow remarriage happened in this city, and that's glimpses of Rajamundry city on your screen. Okay, so this is the place we are planning to pull over for a quick bite. So that's the entrance. Okay, it's a pretty big place, guys, so it's a good find. This habitat is an absolute gem on this stretch. If you are not carrying food on your way from Vizag to Hyderabad, then this is your stop for your lunch break. You have lots of options here. You have veg options, veg thali.
NH16 you can drop by here.
Yeah.
Wherever you're going, NH16 you can drop by here. It's a good place.
It's a good place. You have
Veg thali, non-veg thali, a la
Veg
carte,
thali.
and then there is a lot of options in terms of barista, KFC and other small joints, pizza and
cafe,
others.
patisserie shops, and in a good place, very nice place, and of course you get to use the cleanest washrooms over here. So a very good place for you to pull over and finish all your necessities. Giving you a quick view of the place. So that's your entrance, and This is the eat out area in the ground floor. Here you have the patisserie shop, you have KFC over there, and then over there you have Barista. Then you have the veg restaurant where you get a veg thali in the first floor, and this is the non-veg restaurant where you have a la carte, as well as you have non-veg thalis available over here in a decent price. I mean, everything should be done for 2 to 3 people in less than 1,000. And that's the parking area. Motu is standing somewhere there. The ambience of this place is really nice. I mean, it's really nice. Beautiful landscaping done. Nice. I like the way this tree is done. I know we are getting a little late. That's how this place looks like. Nice. So it is almost 2. We took a lunch break of an hour. That's because we ordered for rice, dal and aloo jeera, so it took some time for them to deliver that, and couldn't capture our lunch time because it was quite messy in the car to have rice, dal and it's easy to have dry food, but then Samrat is on some diet and that's why we are avoiding Indian bread, and we can't order for different people, so we ordered something common which all of us can have. And we also had some pastries. We always have very light food anyways, but most of the time we usually have roti, aloo jeera, or we have aloo paratha and things like that. Anyways, so 1 hour gone in lunch break, but we had quite a filling lunch. It was tasty, ambience was good, quality of food was obviously good. Hopefully by God's grace we don't have to stop anymore for any food breaks until we reach closer to Hyderabad. We might need a dinner break before we reach our home. So right now leaving Rajamundry, but found a good place on the way. So if you are going by this route, this should be a recommended stop for you to stop by and have your food, unless you are carrying your own food. We are crossing river Godavari, the second longest river in India after Ma Ganga. The river source is in Trimbakeshwar, Nashik, Maharashtra, and Nashik is also one of the most notable towns on the bank of this river. Dakshin Ganga is another name of this river, Godavari. It has a lot of mythological significance as well. People say Lord Rama traversed on the banks of Godavari. Gautam Buddha, it seems his sin was, when he killed a cow and his sin was washed in the rivers of Godavari. A lot of stories are there around this river. This river finally ends in Bay of Bengal through an extensive network of tributaries, has one of the largest river basins in Indian subcontinent. It's 2:50 right now and we have covered 300 kilometers, another 410 to go before we reach Hyderabad. The next milestone is Vijayawada, which is 100 kilometers ahead of us. Road conditions are so far so good. NH16, this stretch of NH16 is pretty good. And there have been, I think, one diversion so far, but otherwise the road condition is good. The road condition is good. It's 3:47 and we are on the outskirts of Vijayawada. Vijayawada is the second largest city in Andhra Pradesh. We are crossing Eluru Canal. Do you know that McKinsey actually named Vijayawada as the global city of the future? Papa? Yeah. The streets are pretty busy. This is taking a lot of time for us to cross Vijayawada.
That is because though Vijayawada is quite a big city, but NH16 still passes through it. There is no bypass or no ring road. It ideally should have been.
That's why the entire city crowd is on this road.
You have trucks, you have cars, you have city two-wheelers all fighting for a little bit of space.
We are in the outskirts of Vijayawada. I mean, no, not in the outskirts. We are in the city only. And it's been 30 minutes. We are still in the city. Just saw Vijayawada Ambedkar Park over here. It's beautiful. DR Ambedkar Park at Vijayawada. It's beautiful. So it's been 30 minutes. We are driving in the city of Vijayawada because this NH16 cuts through the city. Now you need to be careful because it is at Vijayawada where you have to take a right turn, and you basically will be moving from NH16 to NH65. Okay, so this is Krishna River and it's a beautiful view over here. No time to stand and take a picture because we are late. It's already 4:15. We still have 270 plus kilometers to cover, but wow, it's beautiful. It's beautiful from here.
You have another beautiful view ahead.
Wow, it's really nice from here. It's really, really nice. Wow. It's called Prakasan Barrage.
Prakasan Barrage. And this is the hill that you wanted to click a picture, fly a drone.
Nilakhiladri Hill, I guess. It's beautiful. It's looking like a sea.
Barrage. It's a reservoir.
Reservoir, yeah. I lost the view. Nice temple. It's 4:22 right now. We have covered 400 kilometers. 310, another 310 to go. Still in Vijayawada, driving through the city. It's just never ending, and it has slowed down our pace significantly because of the traffic. NH65 and 16 both are through the city, so that's something they really need to do. I mean, they really need to do something about that in future. However, this is a place where you can actually stop by, have your tea coffee breaks. Also, there are lots and lots of restaurants, malls over here, so you can you know, make use of that and take your washroom breaks as well. We spotted a huge Hanumanji Murti. Oh my god, huge, huge. Jai Hanumanji, Jai Hanuman, Jai Hanuman, Jai Shri Ram. Wow, wow. It's quite a spot over here. It's huge, man. It's huge. Look at it. Wow. Awesome.
Madras Murugan Cafe stopped here for a quick chai and washroom break. The washroom is great, actually. Very, very clean. That's a Madras filter coffee. Murugan Dhaba. And it's a good place to stop by and take a break.
So done with our tea break, and then Anju has got down for her bio break. Is she running away from the goats? Huh? So she has come down for a bio break. Samrat is also stretching his legs. He has been driving for what, 3 hours, 3.5 hours continuously, right? More
After
than
lunch.
that. Huh?
After lunch.
After lunch. So
2 to whatever time it is now.
Yeah. So it's been, and he's been driving.
The goats are also seeing Angel. Hey, Angel!
So,
What kind of people are you?
no matter how clean a place is in India, no matter how many dustbins people have, Indians will always litter. Angel is amazed at the sight of the goats. She's like, who are they? I've never seen this kind of an animal in my life. What are these? They look like me, but they are not me. Chalo, we have another 4 hours to go.
Hey, Angel, come. Chalo.
Enough. Back to the car. Our son is in the car in the safety nets of Motu. Some more hours, Motu, and then you will get rest. Okay, baby? Good job, baby. Good job.
Welcome to Telangana.
Oh, we entered Telangana. It's 5:48 and Bong Wanderers are back to their Karma Bhumi, Telangana. And that's Telangana checkpost.
Suryapet police.
Back to Karma Bhumi, Papa.
গাড়ি গড়াতে যেমন চাকা লাগে, গাড়ি গড়াতে যেমন চাকা লাগে, কলিযুগে বাঁচতে গেলে টাকা লাগে, কলিযুগে বাঁচতে গেলে টাকা লাগে, যতই ভরো ততই পকেট ফাঁকা লাগে, যত ভরো ততই পকেট ফাঁকা লাগে, কলিযুগে বাঁচতে গেলে টাকা লাগে, কলিযুগে বাঁচতে গেলে টাকা।
It's 6:10 now and we have completed 500 kilometers of run from Vizag till now. Another 210 to go. Thankfully, Mr. Sun is still up in the sky, giving us light on the way. And since we are moving towards the west, so it's going to take some time before he says good night to us. So which is a good news, because it's always good to cover maximum ground in daylight. And we reached Suryapet, right? We reached Suryapet.
Sunset at Suryapet.
And just look at the sun. It's become a yellowish orange ball in the sky. Now it's so much soothing. You can actually look at the sun. What is this? Swami Narayan Eco Township. It's abundant. It's abundant. 6:45. We have taken another break. Samrat actually was feeling a little bit of sleepy and he wanted to stretch his legs. So we stopped at a place called 7 Midway Plaza, which is close to Suryapet, and it's quite a big space. Lot of options for food break, and the washrooms are super clean, and I'm going to show you some interesting things near their washroom area. But just let me give you a 360-degree tour of this place. You can see the different options you have over here to pamper your taste buds. In fact, if you are at this place around your dinner time, then you can actually have your, this is refresh, recharge, restart. So you can actually stop by and have your dinner before reaching Hyderabad. We were thinking whether we should have our dinner, but then we felt it's a little too early for us. Also, we will not get food for Angel. So we have a designated place in Hyderabad where every time when we come back from our trip, we have our dinner. Okay, see this. Lovely ladies, every princess deserves a secret garden. And this is for men, dashing men. Even Superman needs a break now. interesting write-ups even for senior citizens and specially abled. They have written your maturity is so impressive. A grander restroom for senior citizens and specially abled, something that I have not seen earlier in any Indian places. So that's a nice one. Okay, it's 9:27 and we have almost reached. I mean, we will be reaching in another few minutes. Like I was saying that we will have dinner and then head home. So we are basically going to Hyatt right now. It's a pet friendly hotel, which is why we always end up going to, and it's close to our house, so that's why we always end up going to Hyatt whenever we come back from a trip. Two purposes get served. We can also have our dinner along with Angel, right? So we don't have to arrange anything different for Angel. We can get her food also done. We do not give any of our food to Angel, I mean, in a sense, any cooked food. So Angel only has plain rice and boiled chicken and carrot with no spice and no salt. So something that also we can get in Hyatt. So that's our ritual, and that's where we are going, and that's how we bring a closure to our day, an eventful day from Vizag to Hyderabad. It's been 12.5 hours of journey today, though I think it took us 10 hours actually to reach Hyderabad from Vizag, given the 2 hours 15 minutes of break that we took. Sorry, the road is a little bouncy. And here we are. Finally, we reached Hyderabad, which was the last return pit stop of our summer chronicles, which ends today as we reach Hyderabad. Hope you enjoyed our the journey from Vizag to Hyderabad with us. You got some good idea about the condition of the road. You also got to know some of the places where you can stop, take breaks, food breaks, washroom breaks, and also you got to know about some of the places along with us, because we also got to know that, and we shared with you. So that's how we bring a closure to this vlog. Captain of the ship, you want to add anything?
It was a good drive. The roads were good, but I think we spent a lot of time taking breaks, so that's what we shouldn't have done. Otherwise, I think we should have reached.
And we started a little late also
an hour earlier.
So yeah, I mean, this should give you a fair idea to plan your trip to Hyderabad from Vizag. Thank you for watching us. Thank you for all your support. Thank you, our dear subscribers, and those who are yet to subscribe us. It would be great if you can. Until the next vlog, stay safe, take care, keep traveling by road, take your pets wherever you can, keep exploring incredible India. This is Samrat and Chandrama signing off. See you in the next vlog. Bye bye, take care. And Muffin and Angel. Bye bye, take care guys, good night, love you, bye bye.
.722 kilometers run today from Vizag to Hyderabad, and a total of 4,893 kilometers from Hyderabad back to Hyderabad on our summer chronicles. That ends the 5, 6, 7 state summer chronicle. As we take leave, we wish you good night. Till the next vlog, take care and bye bye.
na 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 na